What is going on, guys? It's Yoji. I'm here to give you a short update on what I've been playing this league so far. And as my first character this league, I made a life-based Inquisitor in Softcore Breach League using Lightning Strike and Molten Strike. So yeah, quite the hipster build. And going for the bonus hipster points, of course, I was using Hegemony's Error, so going crit with the staff. I pick up the usual Inquisitor nodes, going for the inevitable judgment first of course, and use Fist to Lightning in my links to help convert all my damage to elemental, which makes Vessel of Winterleech crazy by the way. With Vaal Pact, this helps me not die to reflect. Well, sometimes. I'm using the new Choir of the Storm amulet for insane crit chance, 50% increased lightning damage on crit, and some fancy lightning bolts here and there, which do a few thousand damage per hit. This amulet is pretty damn nice overall. I happened to get one from fighting Ash for the first time, including the blessing, and I upgraded it, and it was awesome. Streamer RNG confirmed by the way. Lightning Strike is socketed in a Lion-Eyes chest for 50% more pierce chance, and the gem Lightning Strike has 20% quality for another 40% pierce chance. This is important for proper AoE coverage. I will link my profile in the video description below for those of you who want to check the character out. But be aware, this build is absolutely not hardcore viable at all whatsoever. And that is by design. I wanted to make my first softcore character after 3 years of only hardcore gameplay to be a full YOLO Swaggins glass cannon. And that's why I chose Inquisitor, stacked a lot of crit and crit multi with a two-handed weapon. So forgetting about all defenses, going full out offense. And for about a week, this was actually a ton of fun. But now I'm back to hardcore again. When playing softcore, for me there's just something missing. Progression in softcore to me always starts to feel pointless after a while. Like, improving my character has no meaning because progression in softcore is just gained by investing time and there's no fail state. And it also doesn't feel like I need to upgrade my character, especially the defenses. Because once I can kill all the bosses, unless I'm pushing to 100, it doesn't really matter if I die every now and then. But this little journey into softcore made me appreciate hardcore a lot more. Before I gave Breach Softcore a try, I was a bit frustrated with the current state of hardcore. I did not have many good rips in a while. I either died to intentionally risking my character or to technical problems, but I haven't died to one of those perfect storm scenarios or to being greedy in quite some time. Usually I either chose to risk my character because I was kind of done with it, or I just happened to lag out and die or some weird stuff like this happened. But after a direct comparison to softcore, I appreciate the tension of permadeath a lot more again. While it did not make some of the problems I have go away, it made me see the plus side of playing hardcore again. Meaningful decision making, being rewarded for game knowledge, and just adding that extra tension that forces you to pay more attention when crafting your builds and while playing overall. Being forced to have some defenses in your build makes it a lot harder to make a well-rounded character. But I think I don't necessarily need permadeath as an incentive to keep me going. But I do need something to be on the line. Not necessarily everything my character has equipped and all my experience though. The experience penalty in softcore, however, is not enough. It only becomes noticeable way too late, when experience and levels give so little stats to your character anyways. Maybe there's some middle ground to be found? Some sort of semi-core mode, where dying actually hurts a lot and is punished a lot harder, but it's not an all or nothing scenario like hardcore is, where you lose absolutely everything on your character every time you die. I'm thinking along the lines of equipment breaking, taking some extra cost to be repaired. I'm not sure what would be a good option, but with the current problems of hardcore, maybe there is something to be done. Maybe there is room for some semi-hardcore mode, but that's just a random idea I had. Not sure if there's any audience for a game mode like this at all in Path of Exile. Well, I'm personally for now back into Breach Hardcore, and since the hardcore trade usually dies very early anyway, I'm playing Self-Found at the moment. I'm pretty excited to see how that will go, and I'll keep you updated, and I'll share my experience and my impressions of my Self-Found adventures. Subscribe for more Path of Exile content. I'm Yoji, and I will see you soon.